On the issue of the announcement, or better still, what the Police Commissioner of KZN, General Mchunu, said, I was not aware of it, that it was coming. And obviously it is a matter that I will be dealing with when I get home.
In a country already reeling from crime, corruption, collapsing trust in law enforcement, one man has blown the lead of what he calls criminal cartel embedded within the police. His name? Lieutenant General Mchunu. And over the past few days, his explosive revelations have pointed the finger directly at Police Minister Mchunu, alleging links to underworld figures, political protection, records, and a campaign to sabotage investigations into political killings. This isn't just a scandal. This could become the biggest policing crisis in post-apartheid South Africa. In a high-stakes media briefing on July 6th, KwaZulu Natal Police Commissioner Lieutenant General Mchunu accused senior SAPS officials, even including Police Minister Mchunu and Deputy National Police Commissioner Lieutenant General Shadrack Sibiya, of actively obstructing investigations, shielding corrupt networks, and being linked to tenderpreneurs with ties to organized crime. Mchunu named names, amongst them a controversial businessman with alleged ties to both Minister Mchunu and a violent criminal syndicate accused of meddling in SAPS operations and securing lucrative state contracts. His warning was chilling. A drug cartel criminal syndicate has infiltrated the South African Police Service. One of those men is Vusumzi Ket Matlala, a businessman who secured nearly 400 million in police and health tenders and has emerged as a central figure in a criminal syndicate operating in Gauteng, allegedly involving the capture of organized crime officials. Investigative journalist Jeff Weeks of News 24 has reportedly spent 3 years tracking Matlala's alleged connections to the criminal underworld, tracing his role in multi-million rand tenders and suspected involvement in corruption and violence. Weeks said Matlala first came under scrutiny in 2022 after being linked to the Tembisa Hospital corruption scandal, which was initially exposed by then murdered whistleblower Babita Dukaran. Matlala allegedly operated 5 shell companies as part of a larger extraction scheme and later received a 360 million rand health service tender from SAPS. Despite reportedly being under investigation by the same state agency. Earlier this year, Matlala was arrested in connection with an alleged attempted hit on his ex-girlfriend, socialite actress Tebogo Tebejane. He appeared in court alongside co-accused Tsakani, Musa Kekana, and Tigo Floyd Mabusela. The 4 face a range of charges, including conspiracy to commit murder, attempted murder, money laundering, fraud, and unlawful possession of firearms and ammunition. While Tsakani was granted bail under strict conditions, including surrendering her passport and remaining in Gauteng, Matlala, the other co-accused, remained in custody. The case has been postponed to 11 July, when it was transferred to the Johannesburg High Court. According to reports by Sunday World, Matlala is also being criminally investigated in connection with Dukaran's murder and tender corruption at the Passenger Rail Agency of South Africa. Crime intelligence officer reportedly executed a search and seizure operation at his Pretoria and Johannesburg homes, during which his cell phone was confiscated as potential evidence. Mkhwanazi's briefing painted a grim picture of corruption at SAPS's highest levels. He cited evidence from Matlala's phone seized after his May 2025 arrest for attempted murder, showing payments to Mokgotsi and Mchunu for ANC-linked events, including a gala dinner in Cape Town. Mokgotsi, described as Mchunu's comrade from the Northwest, allegedly leaked classified SAPS documents, including a crime intelligence presentation to Mkhwanazi as a warning of plot against him. Despite Mchunu denying knowing Mokgotsi in Parliament in March 2025, a recorded call later confirmed their association. Mkhwanazi spoke in detail about an individual from the Northwest known as Oprah Brown Mokgotsi, who claimed to be a close associate of Police Minister Senzo Mchunu. KZN's top cop described how Mokgotsi allegedly contacted him and began meddling in police business and fueling tensions among the hierarchy of the organization in September last year. Mkhwanazi also claimed that Brown Mokgotsi, allegedly connected to the police minister, had access to classified SAPS documents, suggesting a potential breach of national security. Lieutenant General Mkhwanazi revealed that links between high-ranking police officials and politicians, including some serving in parliament, were uncovered during a 2024 investigation led by the Gauteng Organized Crime Investigation Unit. After a request for support, he deployed 10 members from the KwaZulu Natal Political Killings Task Team to assist in dismantling a powerful organized crime syndicate operating nationally but controlled from Gauteng. Mkhwanazi claimed the investigation exposed a vast criminal network involving politicians, law enforcement agencies, prosecutors, and members of the judiciary, all connected to a drug cartel and corrupt business figures. Yes, South Africa is a Netflix movie. He suggested that the success of this operation directly influenced the decision to disband the task team. Despite these challenges and ongoing attempts to derail their efforts, he affirmed that the task team remains active and commended their continued resilience. Police Minister Senzo Mchunu decided to disband the political killings task team in KwaZulu Natal without notifying either the National Police Commissioner Fani Mosemula or himself, General Mkhwanazi, as the provincial commissioner. The task team, established in 2018, had been investigating politically motivated crimes, including murder, attempted murder, intimidation, and conspiracy to commit murder across a total of 612 case dockets. According to Mkhwanazi, on 26 March 2025, 121 of these case dockets were removed from the task team by order of Deputy National Commissioner for Crime Detection. Lieutenant General Shadrack Sibiya, allegedly acting on Mchunu's instruction, Mkhwanazi claimed this directive was issued without proper authorization and that the transferred dockets have since remained untouched at the police headquarters, with no further investigative work being done. The allegations landed like a bomb in Parliament. Political parties from across the spectrum, EFF, DA, MK Party, even ANC insiders, have called for urgent intervention from President Cyril Ramaphosa. The DA policing spokesperson Ian Cameroon has called for an immediate investigation into allegations of corruption and political interference within the South African Police Service. Cameroon said the national debate must focus on the deepening integrity and management crisis plaguing law enforcement, particularly in light of shocking claims made by the KwaZulu Natal Police Commissioner, Lieutenant General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi. In a statement, Cameroon described the reports of political and criminal interference in the SAPS Political Killings Task Team as deeply harrowing. He warned that without robust internal and external integrity management, the country would remain unable to overcome its violent crime crisis. The Economic Freedom Fighters has also weighed in, calling on Cameroon to convene an urgent in-person sitting of Parliament's Police Portfolio Committee. The EFF said the revelations confirm long-held concerns about political interference and the deterioration of the criminal justice system under the ANC-led government. Meanwhile, the MK Party praised Mkhwanazi for his dedication to justice and called on him to lay criminal charges against Police Minister Mchunu and Deputy Commissioner Shadrack Sibiya for allegedly defeating the ends of justice. In a statement, the MK Party said Mkhwanazi's action demonstrated his commitment to ensuring political crimes and violence are fully investigated and brought to light. Even ANC Secretary General Fikile Mbalula broke ranks. Meanwhile, Ramaphosa has been attending the BRICS Leaders Summit in Rio de Janeiro in Brazil. Minister Mchunu denied all allegations, calling them baseless and accusing Mkhwanazi of personal vendettas and grandstanding. And Lieutenant General Shadrack Sibiya accused Mkhwanazi of undermining the South African Police Service Authority, calling him a warlord. But the web of names, networks, and documents the general has placed on the table has ignited serious concerns about the deep state capture within South African Police Service. Across South Africa, a growing wave of public support is building behind KwaZulu Natal Police Commissioner Lieutenant General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi. Many South Africans see Mkhwanazi as a principled officer who embodies the kind of ethical leadership the country's institutions desperately need. Despite attempts to discredit or silence him, public sentiments suggest that he has won the trust and admiration of a nation long frustrated by unchecked corruption and political interference in law enforcement. As investigations unfold, the public's attention remains firmly fixed on Mkhwanazi, not just as a whistleblower, but as a symbol of resistance against the criminalization of state institutions. Mkhwanazi's supporters described him as one of the few public officials willing to confront the truth. Critics accused him of being reckless and driven by internal political rivalries. But either way, his words had exposed fault lines that could no longer be ignored. And now the country awaits, watching to see whether President Ramaphosa will act or whether this will become just another uninvestigated scandal in a nation growing tired of cover-ups. South Africa has seen its share of scandals, but this one may redefine the future of its democracy. Because when your top cop says the police are working with criminals, when your justice system is compromised from within, and when the politicians meant to provide oversight are implicated themselves, you have to wonder, how far will the ANC go to destroy this country? Mkhwanazi did not say anything new. He just confirmed what we, the people of South Africa, already know. Now, don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell. More updates on this developing story are on the way as we bring you matters that matter.